Hi guys, very welcome to this one. We'll continue now where we left off the last time. We will now complete the IKFK arm setup here. The next steps are we just mirror the left side to the right side. Then we will use our script that you already know, which adding shape to our transform nodes to rig the rest of the body here. And then we will just bring our folder structure and also import our global control. I think we already did it here. No, I don't think so. And we will just organize the scene here. And the last step will be just encapsulation, that we will just lock and hide every attribute that animator will not be able to use. It will make our rig unbreakable. Okay, let's do the connection. You already know we have 3 chains here. If you just open your scene here and just open your skeleton, you see we have here we're working with the left side. And we have here the left shoulder, left elbow, and left wrist. And on the other side, we have, I just maybe just close them all here because we don't need them. We just have to concentrate on our these 3 guys here. You can just close this neck here. You see now we have only these guys here. Okay, now I like to connect them with this I key and F key chains too. If you click on with a shift on this to join chains, now you have this these guys that you can just select them. Okay, now we have to create a parent constraint. The papa or the parents are, in this case, I key and F key, and the child is the PN joint. Let's create them all for each joint here. The selection order is very, very important. I will go now for I key, F key shoulder, and BN shoulder. And I go here to rigging tab, and I do constraint, parent constraint, without maintain offset, because we already align them because they are duplicates of the BN joint. And I do here apply. I will do now for the elbow. I just select I key. Oh, you see I have a kind of stuff here. It was wrong here. It have to be F key. You see I have to correct it. And I go now for I key, elbow, F key, elbow. And then I have here my elbow also, and I click apply. And the last one will be wrist I key, wrist F key, and also wrist BN joint, apply. And if you see now in your outliner, you have these 3 constraints here. Now let's do the connection. Okay, I will open the node editor. You see, I just clean my working area. And what we need here is this one here, this I key control object. You just can click on this one here. And you see these guys we don't need. You just clean it, don't delete it, please. And if you press 3, you'll get this I key switch attribute here. And now I will just take this 3 constraints, and you can click here, or you just with the middle mouse button you can bring them all here inside your working area. Okay, if you just select them all and press 3, you see now our switches are here. What I like to do here, I will connect directly my I key to I key here, and what I like to do here, I just connect them all together because they just function the same. That's why I connect them. And for this F key, it will be the reverse value what my I key switch attribute is here on this one. If I have, for example, 0 for I key, my I key becomes 0, F key have to be 1. For this, we use reverse node. And if you press 3, this reverse node has 3 inputs and 3 outputs. I will use only one of them. I just connect the output of my I key attribute to input, and the output goes here. And you see now, if you look at your parent constraint, it's saying I key is 1, the F key is 0, because if you look at your I key here, you see I key is 1. If I change it here to 0, you will see here and now saying the I key is 0 and F key is 1. And you see the same thing, just go through all this parent constraints. Okay, the next step is creating F key controls. I will use the script that you already know. This just the select transform nodes, because I like to add a shape node to my joints. And what I just delete this one here. I like to put it on my shelf. I just select this one here. With middle mouse button, I drag it on my shelf. I already create my new shelf here. You just can go here, click on this guy and create a new shell here. And if you go here to your edit, and you can just say here, just take this everything here, go to shelf. You have your tooltip. I just delete everything here and I put this one here, how to use. Icon label. I just label it add shape to transform. I hope I have enough place here. Save. Oh, okay. Something like this. Now we have the tool here. We don't need to execute this script anymore. Okay, great. Now I like to show only my F key joint chain, because we like to create this F key joint setup. First thing first, I like to just hide these two controller objects, this one and this one. You see they are, if you select them, they are here. This one and this one. I just select these two offset groups and Control H, I hide them. And also I hide my I key joint chain, because I don't need this. And also I just hide this all my geometry, because I don't need this the other joints. And now you can go to your F key and just unhide it. Now I like to create shapes for these three joints. If you just add one shape to the three transforms, they will be sharing a one shape. If you change one shape everywhere, the shape will change. But I like to have different shapes for each of them. In this case, I like to have different size for my shoulder, different size for my elbow, and different size for my wrist. That's why I create now 3 shapes. I just go here by create, NURBS primitive, and a circle. I do now reset setting. We know that our joint orientation is X. I just set it to X and I say create. I just apply maybe. Apply maybe a couple times here. You can just do 2 and 3. And you see now you have these 3 shapes. And let's create the controls, or just add shapes to these transform nodes. I just select first my transform node, and I already show my shapes here. And you see I use my first shape. I just go with Control, click on this shape, and I say here add. You see now we have a shape here. I just go for the second one. You see I just select my second one, just open this guy here, and with the Control I do the second one, and I press again here, and here I just go for the third one. This will be the wrist, and now I just Control select this one, and I also do this. Now we can change the color of these 3 control objects, or the shapes here. You just click on this guy here, and I enable my override, and I do a red color here. The same thing I do here for this one and the third one. What's great about this shape node, if you click on this shape nodes, maybe you can just also just rename them properly, that you know what's going on here. And every time you just can select this one here, you see in the channel box you have this, they still have the construction history. Where are you? Wait a second. Yeah, now you see everybody, because I didn't duplicate them, I just create them 3 times. And also you can change the radius here if you want. You see it, because they are, you don't want to go to your component editor. And now I just can show my geometry. For example, I just go here, I unhide the geometry, and you see I can just take this one here. This was the second one here, and you can change to maybe something like this. You see this, and I do the same thing for wrist here. You see I go for wrist, maybe this way, and for shoulder, you can also do for a shoulder. You can also, if you want, you can play with if you like something special. Also, what you can do here, you can change the shapes. For example, I can do here not 8, for example, I go for 6 here in this case, and I go here for linear. You see now you get something like this. You see we have a construction history, and this is great now. You see now you can change it. I just go for the default one. Okay, great. Now we have a FK set up. Let's do the visibility switch. Okay, let's just first of all to organize this, guys. I just select this 3 here. I just group them and I say this is my left arm controls. Okay, just get. You can hide them. We then put them in our extra to hide. Okay, great. Now let's do a visibility. If you look carefully, we have in our node editor I just clean this guy. And first of all, I bring my IK switch here. I just take this IK switch and I bring it again here inside my. These are the shapes we don't need. And I just show here you can just show your output connection. You see now you have your reverse also. And what we need here, you can hide this everything here. Just click on this guy and hide it. Because we need this reverse node, just put 3 on it. You see the input, this one, this one will give for us the reverse value of this switch. Okay, now let's bring first the IK controls. You see the IK controls are here. You see we already hide them where they are. Just look here. IK. Okay, these 2 guys, wrist and IK, I just take them here, the both groups, because I will change the visibility on the groups. I just bring them with the middle mouse button here. And if you press 3 here, you see we have visibility. And the visibility connect to visibility. And I connect here the I key directly to visibility. Now they are visible. You see we get now. And you see if I just click on this I key switch and set it to I key, they will get visible. I just set to 0 now. And let's bring these 3 shapes here that we already have. And you see they are on the joints here. You see if you show your shapes here, you see on the joints, you have these 3 shapes. You can bring them all here inside with a middle mouse button. And you see these shapes also have visibility. I just take them, press 3, you see visibility, visibility. And I go from this one. This is a reverse of this guy here. And you see now, if you switch from I key to F key, your I keys first, you see F key, I key, F key. Perfect. Let's just connect our I key or this switcher so that this always follow the arm. This will be a next step. Okay, let's do this. I just take my, first I just hide all my shapes here. I just take my I key control here and I group it with Control G because I like to have offset group. I just copy this guy here and I do, instead of control, I do offset here, offset. Great. And what I like to do, because we all know that the both I key and F key chains to control my BN joint. What I like to do now, I will just align this one to my wrist BN joint, and I will just constrain my offset group to this BN joint. What's happened if I'm I key mode? The I key will control my BN, and BN will take this I key switch with it. Okay, let's do this. I just go for just hide my I key and F key here because I don't want to see them anymore. I just hide it first. At the end of the day, we just show, we hide the joints here. I show what I mean here. If you go here and you hide the joints, the shape will stay here. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I will grab my BN joint. That's why I have to show them. And temporarily I hide my this F key here. And what I like to do, I like to just go here and show my BN joints. Okay, here they are. You see we have this, if you look carefully, we have this wrist joint. And I like to just parent constrain this offset group to this wrist joint. That's why I'm aligning now. I just take this wrist BN joint, control select my offset, and I will do here constrain, a parent constrain, and without offset here, I just do add here. You see now my I key is there here. And actually it's fine this way because we don't need to delete this, because now I can just handle this one here with because this is an offset group now. Everywhere my wrist BN goes, it will go with it, but I like to have it a little bit smaller. What I like to do here now, my I key switch control, I can move it. For example, I can scale it here for, I don't know, maybe I have some, I activate this relative here. I just do off, and you see, and you can also move it. I just move it like this, and you can also rotate it, or maybe you can just put somewhere like this, that you always know, okay, this is my switch. Okay, great. That's it. Now we have a switch. I show you what's happened if you just show your controls. Now we have our IKFK switch already done. This is the result. I just go now for I key. You see now switch to I key. You have your controls. Now you can just take your and move your arm. Yeah, we have to just take this one, for example. Oh, sorry. We have to hide our joints. You see, now you have your I key control. Now you can play with your arm here, and you have your, for example, your F key. You go to F key, and you see now you are back. Now you can just animate with F key. For example, I rotate this one up. I have some skinning problems, and this one, something like this. And you see now you have the possibility to switch I key to F key. Okay, great. That's it for this one. And now we just move forward and create the rest of control object. Okay, actually, before we do the rest of controls, I like to just show you how to the trick how to mirror the right side to, or left side to the right side, I recommend it to do the setup once again to be able to just get convenient with this setup. But I will show you now how to mirror this. Okay, first of all, we have to go back to this all. I just select all my control objects here, and I go to my channel box and I set the rotation, only rotation, because the F key is rotation. Don't try to put translation 0 because it will break your rig. And also, if you go to now to I key, you see I like to just go back also here. In this case, this controller object that we already created, you can just go back to 0 also. Okay, great. Now we have this one here. First, I show you how to do a leg, and then we just repeat this for the arm too. You can do also both together, but I show you one by one, that it will be a little bit easier to understand. Okay, first thing to do is you have to just select all components of your rig you wanted to mirror. For example, my case is this hip or this leg, and also we have these this control object and this control object. You see this one is there. I just select the offset groups, and I shift select the leg joint. And what I like to do now, I will just first of all, let's just clean this all animations. You see we have the animation here, and after you did your skin cluster, you have to delete this all guys here. The simple way to do is just go here by edit, delete all by type and channels. But be careful with this. If you, for example, you have already set trimming keys or some animation you already liked or you like to keep, it will delete everything. In our case, we don't have any animation. This will be the way that you can delete everything. But I show you now locally how to just delete them. If you see, I select this guy here, and you can just grab the channels and break connection. This one for this one too, also break connection. And I think, sorry, we have also something here. You see, you can also select the 3 of them and just break connection. Okay, let's see if we have something here. No, we don't have anything. I think this is my F key joint. I just hide it first. And you see now we have something here and something here. Okay, perfect. We don't have anything, perfect. And also we don't have anything here. Okay, great. Then now we can just take this guy here and these 2 control object. You see this knee control and leg. You see I just, with the control, you can select them. And I will now just export selection. What's great about this, it will just take every connection that we make here, because we have this I keys and everything. And it will be very time consuming to find this all nodes. What's great about this trick is if you just go here and file, you export it, export selection. I just export it to my working area. I already set my project, and I export it as, I already did it here, left leg, and I say export. I say okay here, replace it, and we can now just open this file. I just save this one here, and I open my file that I exported a minute ago here. You see left. I just open this one, And you see, first thing first, we have to delete this joint. This is actually very simple to do. Just select this one, press Shift P, and you see we can delete now this cutty here because we don't need this joint anymore. And now what you'd like to do here, you select these three guys, only tops. I just group them and I put the scale on -1. You see here? Perfect. Okay, great. Now we have our all components. Now what I like to do here, I just select them all again, this, this, and this. And with the Shift P, I just bring them just out of the group. I delete this group. This group was only for mirroring the joints here. And what I like to do here, I just copy this name because it's created this transform node to keep the position here. And what I do here, I just say here, you are the offset bn underscore. Maybe we'll go for offset, it's fine. Okay, great. This is the first thing. Now we change the colors here. You already know how to do this. You select this guy here, you just go to attribute editor and in enable overrides, I go for blue. The same thing for this one. You see you can change this also here, blue. You can take this one, blue. You can take this one, blue. And continue with this one, blue. And this one, blue. We also have to do one little thing here because we will, if you want to replace your this joint with another joint in your scene, then you have to just rebind it. What you can do, you can just export the skin weights and import them again with the new joints here. But I show you another trick. You don't want to do anything. What I like to do here, I will just first, I just take this all guys here and I rename them because they have all this prefix left. What I like to do here, I like to change. You see, I just open them all and I just select. You can also select them all if you want and go here, modify, search and replace names, and I say, okay, just take my left and do a right. Okay, it will be right here. And I do replace. You see, it's replace everything, but not these joints here. What I would do now, I will change the name of this guy. I just cut this BNs from my name here, because the BN joints I already have in my scene. These joints will be the driver for my bind joints. That's why I just take them all here and I go here to modify, search and replace names, and I just write BN underscore. I like to change it with, if you want to do a nothing here, you have to do a asterisk, otherwise it will not work. If you just let it empty, it will not work. And I say apply. You see, now we have this. Okay, we have the BE joint. I will just get rid of this guy too. You see, I have this. Okay, perfect. Now I just save it because now I have my my right leg already here, and I save it. And I go now for my open scene. I open my master scene here. And now I import it again inside this. Okay. We go here for import option box. You have to be careful. We don't need any namespaces because we already take care of about all naming conventions. And you see I just go for merge into selected namespaces. You already know this command, and I import. And what you like to import is your left leg. I just do import here. Sorry about this. I just have to change my position of my microphone. Good, and now you see we have this all components here. What we have now, we have the two joints here. What I like to do, I like to hide my, I just like to connect my imported joint with the joint, BN joint that we already have in a scene. This BN joint already control our geometry. How to do this is you have to just go to your skeleton here. You see you have your skeleton. If you open, you see you have your knee and ankle and this guys here. You see I think I have a mistake here because you see my right, I didn't just replace left with right. You see I have to, because this is my left one and this have to be a right one. Now I just change the name of this one. I just go here, sorry, for modify, search and replace names. And I say, okay, I like to go for, I take a left and replace with right. And you see now I just go here and I say apply. You see now I have this, I just change 02 to 01. Now it's fine. And what I like to do here, you see I have also my joints that are already brought here. You see here offset, I just open them here. And I do now one by one. Maybe it will be better to bring them here on top. You just take this all offset group here. You see, because these are the joints. With the middle mouse button, I bring them in my working area here. And I just open them. And now I have to go one by one and do a parent constraint with the offset. Okay, how to do this is very simple. You just select your first your leg, your driver joint. It will be this left leg because this is what we imported. And this will be the leg here. You see the right one here. Oh, why I did it here left? Sorry, I have to change it too because it's have to be a right. Left to right, replace. Yeah, now we have this. And now we go, this is my driver. This is my driven. You see left leg. And I do here constraint, parent constraint. You have to be careful here. Maintain offset have to be on because the joints can have different rotation. I just say here apply. And I go for the next one. I do knee for knee. I just do apply, or I just do a G, and I go for ankle. I press G here, and I go for toe. I press G, and you see I go for toe. That is also toe. I think this will be end here. We have to change to end. I do here E underscore for end. And I go for this one. This will be a driver, this will be a driven, and I press G again. You see now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed one because we have 5 joints here. You see, I think I missed this leg I have already. Knee, you see we just go for knee here. Knee also have one. I have right knee, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to have 5. Okay, I have here a toe, ankle, knee, leg, and we have a toe, ankle. I didn't get this one. Sorry. I already have this. It's fine, everything. We have everything now. And the one thing you have to also do, you have to just parent this driver joint. You see this one, but not this one. Please take this one because this is offset. We have this rule of thumb, always parent the offset group. We have to parent it to the hip sway. I just select first the offset group is a child and shift select my joint, and I press P here. And now you see if you just take your hip sway here and just rotate it, you see you get this behavior, sexy. Okay, great. And you see if you turn on your geometry now, everything will work. You see if you have, for example, your ball roll, you see it's everything. Everything is working. Okay, great. Let's go to next one and create this rest control object. Actually, before we create the rest of the control object, I like to show how to mirror the arm, because arm is a little bit complicated. At the same operation we'll do here. What I like to do here, you have to select your 3 joint chains and control object, and also your wrist I key here. And yeah, your controls also, I think they will come with. Okay, let's do this. I just hide my geometry here, and we'll go for first I like to just find my joints. And if you open here the spine, you see I just open the spine, and you see here you have your left BN clavicle, but not clavicle. We have to just take the shoulder joint. I just select my shoulder joint. I select now these 2 IKFK shoulders. You go for shoulder first, left, IKFK, everything was control. Then we go for wrist and elbow, and also these 2 guys. And don't forget this I key switch here. Where are you, I key switch? I'm in this one here. Where are you? I know. Here's I key switch. I just control select this one here. Okay, this is the switch, and shift select the switch. Okay, this is everything I like to just export. I go for export selection, option box, the same thing. Maya already recognize or memorize. Export selection. And I do just left arm, export selection. Yes, because I already did it. I save my scene, and I just open the scene that I exported here. It'll be this one. We have to do a couple of things here. First thing first, you have to look if it's everything working. If you just take this one as move, you see it's working, perfect. Just undo this. And I like to do what I like to do first. I like just take the shoulder joint, this the BN shoulder joint here, and I unparent this. You have to be careful. I think it's only one joint that you can unparent here. I just go for Shift P here, and I will delete this Coti, because Coti is the rest. We don't need this. And what else? If you open your this setup here, we only need these 3 joints here. You don't need this one, this thumb here, because this is not necessary. Just select all your fingers and just delete them, because we already only need these 3 joints. Okay, now we have to just select them all. I did it with a shift, and here was a control. And first thing first, I go to modify, search and replace names, and we just replace first our left to right. And I say replace. And what I like to do here, because these guys are now my driver joints, I just take the 3 and I go here and I say search and replace names, modify, search and replace names, and I say take a bn underscore and replace it with nothing, and I say replace. Okay, great. Now we have to just change the color of this all stuff here. You go to here, you see I go here to blue and blue, and also you can change this arm controls also to blue here. Have to do it one by one because Maya, okay, this one missing. Perfect. Now we have this everything blue. Oh, I forgot this one here. This one is because this object has 2 shapes. Okay, great. Now we just take everything again. You see, I just take only the top, not just something in it. I just take only the top objects here, and I like to do here, I just group it, and I just do in a group here -1, and now I just ungroup it. The same thing, I select everything and shift P. Okay, I just delete this group here. We have to rename a couple things here, because you see here I just take this one, I just say copy, I just do here offset underscore this one. You have your transform, just open this guy, just copy the name, just do offset underscore this one, and the same thing here. I just copy the name and do offset underscore. Perfect. Now we have this guys here. What you can do here, you can just take this one because it's just mirrored and bring it down, because this is inside the group, and this group offset group is also parented properly. Let's just see if it's working now. I just take this guy here and I move it. You see it's working, perfect. And I switch to F key. You see the F key controllers are not there because, where are you? F key, because they are, yeah, I know, I hide them, but you see now you have blue, and you see here you get perfect. Everything fine. I save it, save it. Just want to see I didn't break something, because yes I did. No. Okay, perfect. I just save it, and now let's just import it into the scene. I open the scene, the main scene. You see here, this will be my main scene. save. And now I import. File, import. You have to be careful here. Be sure that you have no namespaces. Import. And I import the left arm here. Import. And you see now we have left arm. Now we have to do a connection as we did before. For this, you have to find the bones here. You just open here the spine here, and you see I go here for spine, and you see now we have this BNR. These are our shoulder, elbow, and wrist. These are our driven joints, and the driver is here underneath. You see this will be our driver. If you open it, you have these 3 joints. But you see now it's very complicated to select them from there to there, but Maya has some very good feature here. You can split it here. And I just go now for shoulder, elbow, wrist. And you see now we have here, where are you? Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Okay, this is my driver joint. I just select my driver joints first. Then driven, control driven. And we go here, constraint, parent constraint, option box. Be sure that it's maintain offset on. And I do the same thing, elbow, elbow. I press a G for a repeat command, and wrist, wrist, G. Okay, great. The last thing we have to do, we have to just parent this offset group under the clavicle. Otherwise, when clavicle just moves, our arm have to follow. Okay, select child first, and shift select my clavicle joint and press P for parent. Okay, great. Now you see if you move your, I just save my geometry. If you move your object now, you see it's following. Just go back. I save it now. Okay, great guys. Now we mirrored the setup. The next thing is create a control object for the rest. And then we have to just bring everything in order here, because you see we have so many things and it's very big chaos here. Okay, great. Then see you next one. Okay guys, I like to clean a little bit here because we have our controls here and everything. These guys are controls, our control library. I just take everything else here. I just bring it down here and just bring with middle mouse button here over here. If you see the line, it goes in between. If you have a rectangle, it's go inside the group here. Now I like to see, okay, these are my control objects here. And you see we have left arm controls. Anyway, okay, great. Then let's now create a couple controls. You see this will be my controller library. I know what this guy is. Function, I think this is also, these are also controls. CV curve, what is this? Yeah, these are also controls. I just take them both and bring them down because they are controls, and just hide them. Hide. Okay, great. And now we have to just create the rest of control objects. My first control will be the hip sway, and in my case I will just go to the side view here, and I will create a shape We already did it a couple of times. I just go here for curve tool, here option box, and here a linear, because by default is cubic here. And I just create some kind of arrow. I just go here 1, 2, 3, 4. I maybe we just take our, I just go here by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just click and hold X for X snap or grid snap, sorry. And I go here 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and I do kind of arrow here. You will see what I'm talking about. It's just like this. I just go for arrow here and I click enter. Okay, this is my shape now. You see now. And I like to now apply it to my hip here, or hip sway. Okay, how to do this? I just hide my geometry. Yeah, geometry height. And the same thing, I will use the script I already put it on the shelf here. First of all, you have to show your shapes. And now I just take the transform node. In this case, it will be this hip sway, this big one, because this one is our spine here. And I just control select my shape here, and I do this. And you see what you get here. This, you can hide now this one here. And what you can do now, I will rotate the components of this one. Just put this, oh, I forgot, I have to just take another, because I align it to X. That's why it's just looking up. Anyway, we just take this, press F9, and now you can just select the vertices here. You see, and now we can just rotate them. I just hold the G, not G, J, and for snapping here, and also J here, and I just rotate it 90 degrees. You see something like this, and now I scale it. Now I scaling the shape. That's why it's nothing to do with okay, something like this, maybe just go a little bit this way or this way. Okay, perfect. This will be my hip sway. If you press F8 now, we do give a color here. You see now, if you press F here, you will see this is my hip sway. This is the curve here, and you can just take a color here. It will be yellow in this case. Yeah, yellow. Perfect. And now you see, if you just rotate this guy here, it will give you the hip sway. Okay, just go back, Control Z. Okay, let's move on for the spine. You see the spine, I like to have different controls. That's why I'll create couple circles that we did before. For example, I will create now 3 circles, one for this one underneath, 2, 3, and 4. 4 different circles. And let's do this. I just go here, create NURBS primitive circle. The same thing here. I do apply 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have these circles. And now let's create this control objects for joints. I go from here. I just select first my joint, then control select my shape, and I do here. This is the first one. I just go this select the other one with the control and press G. I just go here, create, just select the other one with control, press G, and I just take this one here, select the other one and press G. Okay, now you see you have this construction history for every one of them. We just can go now and show our geometry, and now we can scale them if you want. I just go 4, you see, and if you select this one here, you see now you can scale it here with radius. You see, I just do something like this. The second one, I just do a little bit more here, see, something like this. This one, you can just do a radius here, something like this. And this one, I just go a little bit, maybe like this. Okay, perfect. Then if you want, you can just change the shape of this control object if you want, but I stay with these guys now. Okay, now we have this NURB shape. The same thing here. I like to give a yellow color because middle is always yellow. The same thing here. You just go, or maybe we just go do it here. Drawing all right. Just go for this one. This one, the same thing. Drawing all right. This one, same thing. Drawing all right. Okay, and the same thing. We already have it. You see, we have a spine now, and let's do the next step. It will be here the neck. The same procedure, but in this case, I will do here. I just take this all guys here and group them. I just group and I say this is my spine controls. Controls. Okay. I can hide them too. Hide. This is my hip sway. Hip sway. Sway control. Okay, you can delete them because if you delete them here, this shape will just stay there. Okay, now neck, the same thing here. I just first create the NURBS primitive a circle. Same thing you apply. I do one for nose. Okay, because it will be one shape here. And let's see. The first one, we have to select this 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. And I will select here the first one. Oh, sorry, I just missed something. 1, 2, 3, and with the control. And I do this. Okay. These are fine. And now it's create for nose 2. I just select this. 3, 4. And this will be this guy here. I just open this with control. And I do a G. This is a nose here. Now, what's great about this, if you just make one of them bigger, you see, you have your make, then everything will goes. It also go for the maybe a little bit more here. Okay, something like this. You have your nose here. Perfect. Now let's do a jaw. A jaw can be a separate one. First, let's give a color here. I just do here yellow. Come on. Once again, yellow. Now the jaw, I do the same thing. I will just do another circle here. Maybe we can just say here this one is this one was neck controls, and this is nose controls. Okay, I just hide them all. Just close them and hide them. Okay, now we have this. Now I go for jaw, the same thing, same procedure, create polygon primitive, NURBS primitive circle, perfect. This will be a circle, and this will be a jaw controls. Okay, great. Now I select the jaw here. And you see we have the break connection here. A break connection. I just save it again. And I select here this one and I press this one. Here you can just specify the form, because in this guy you have to now just specify the form here. I just go with F9 here, and you can just take this all guys here and scale them together. You see, and maybe I take this guys here and just move them like something like this. Maybe you can do something like this, and I bring this everything here, and you see it's look like a jaw here. You can also take this 3 and this 3 and put them a little bit back. Now you form this whatever you want, however you like it. You see, okay, something like this. Okay, let's look like a jaw here. Okay, this is my jaw. The same thing here. You go here. Okay, now we have jaw, and I give a color here. It's also be yellow. Okay, and now I do the antennas here and head. For head you can use one control. Also I just go here, create polygon primitives or NURBS primitive circle. Okay, you have this circle, same thing. I just do head controls, and same story here. He has 2 head joints, this one and this one, and I go here, I select this guy here and press this button, and now you can just adjust the radius. You have to be careful if you delete the history on the control object. This will go on. This will go, and you will not be able to change the radius. Okay, now we have a head 2. I just do the same here. I just enable the. Okay, now we have, and now we need the antennas here, and the last thing, the finger. Okay, that's what I do in the next one. Okay, same thing here. We do antennas. I just go and create 2 NURBS. Let's go here, circle. I just do here, apply and apply. And one will be here, antenna underscore left controls, and I do here antenna right controls, controls. Okay, perfect. Then we can give a color here for the right. For the left, we go for a red, and for the left, sorry, right, we go for blue. Okay, the same procedure. I just take the joint here. Maybe I do also the finger. Or maybe, yeah, let's do the finger too. I just go here and select all the fingers. I just go here with a shift and I just take this one, and this one, and I press this button. Oh, something went wrong. Once again, okay, great, because I forgot to select this left antenna controls. I just go here for controls, and these are, I deselect, that's fine. Don't forget to select the controls and do here apply. And now the same thing here. You go here and just do a little bit down. I don't know, maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, maybe 0.2 or something, or maybe 0.15. Okay, good. Now we have this. Maybe 1.7. Okay, that you can grab now. This. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Now we have antennas here. The same thing I'll do for the next antenna and also the fingers. Here's order of selection doesn't matter. The one thing is what matters is that you select every joint, and don't forget to select a right antenna here. Control select this one, and go here for shapes. The same thing here. You have to look at the shape. Just copy this and put it here. Okay, great. Now we're done with our character. Now let's just get rid of this whole chaos here and do encapsulation. Just lock and hide every unnecessary attribute. Okay, first let's just import our folder structure inside our scene. We already have the file here. I go here for import. Be sure that you don't have any namespaces. I just go here import, and navigate to this rig structure, and I say here import. And you see here we have rig name. Now I will just replace this name with something else. I mean, this guy, I think the name is Jacques. I just go here, modify and search and replace names. And I say just take a name and replace with Jacques. Okay, hierarchy is fine because everything is inside hierarchy. I say replace. Okay, now let's go one by one and just put the things in the places. First thing first, I like to have this all my controls that I create here, this hip sway and spine and everything. I just take them all here, And I just take, because I don't want to show them, I just take them with a middle mouse button and bring them in to height. You see now they're gone. You can also delete them because they are just because you have all this kind of shapes already here, but it's good to keep them in case you want to change the size, because if you select this one, for example, and try to change, or you select this one and try to change this one, it will change also these guys here, and you have to find them inside joints. It's very, very time consuming, but you can just keep them. Okay, great. Now we have this guy. The next thing is we have to just take our I keys and bring them in our I key folder. You see we have this. I just close this guy first because, okay, now we have, you see, this I key, this I key, this I key. We have the shoulder, wrist. Where is another shoulder? We have two wrist and sorry, this is the I key. Okay, these two guys, just you can just take them with a middle mouse button and bring them in I keys here. Okay, then let's clean what we have here. This is left arm controls. Okay, these two guys also you can bring inside the, yeah, this guy's inside the to height extra, sorry, oops, I'll go back, extra to height here, extra to height, just take them, bring extra to height. So this everything you can delete because these guys were our control object. I don't know if we have any a global control, but I create new one because I don't know where we have this, maybe as a repetition. I just delete them all because I don't need them. Then we left with some offset groups here, and also the joints. These two guys are joints, that's why I just take them here. And you can also click and drag with middle mouse button, or you can just select the parent object because they are now child objects. And I just go for joint with click with control, and I press P here. Okay, and now we left with this all offset groups, and we have also this. Also, these two guys are also joints. We have to take them to, you see GNT here, and bring them also inside the joint group. Just control select this one and press P. Okay, now we need a global control. I'll show you how to create again, and then we parent everything underneath this guy. We first look at if we have some issues with double transformation, but first thing first, I just go here, create an NURBS primitive. I just do here circle, and in this case I like to have it like it is here, and I go maybe with 12 or something here, and I say create. And now what I do here, I just make a little bit bigger, maybe 4. And what I do now, I just go to my top view and create something like this. I go to create a curve tool, CV curve tool option box. I need my a linear interpolation. Now I press X for grid snap, and I do something like this. I like to create some kind of arrow here, and I press enter. And now I rotate this arrow around y-axis 3 times and create the copies. Just select this guy here, go to edit, duplicate special option box. Now 90 degree, I already set it. I just reset it. I like to rotate in 90 degrees, and I like to have 3 copies. And I say here, duplicate special. Now we have this all curves. I select them all. Be careful not select any control objects here. I just select this, only these guys here. And what I like to do here, first I modify and freeze transformation on those. And then I go here inside modeling, and I go here to curves, and I say here cut. You see here, you cut these curves. And now we just, maybe I just take this guy away, and I delete everything that I don't need here. Be careful, don't delete anything else. You see, I just go and press delete button here. I just go for this. I just move here. You see, this is a little bit complicated to select this, but we go here, delete, delete, and delete. Now I have to just make a one curve out of this all stuff here, but it's very important to get the direction of the curve. How to get the direction? You just select this guy here, press F9, and you see this is beginning and this is the end. This all rectangle is beginning. If you click on this guy, you see this kind of reversed here. If you like to connect it, the direction have to be the same. If you look, there is some kind of you see it's some kind of continuity here. You see you have, and we have to reverse these guys here. I just select them all here, this 4 here, and I go here for curve, and I say reverse direction. Now you can select them all. I just do with Control Shift select, Control Shift select, Control Shift select, and we go here to curve, and I say here attach. You have to be careful here, just choose connect, because by default it's saying blend. If you blend, it will just create some ugly corner here. Just do connect here and say attach. And you see now you have many different curves. I'll just select the shape here, because you have to just find one that have everything or has everything, and you can just delete here these guys here. You see now we left with one here. And I say this will be my control object, and we do here I know how we just rename our control object. I still look for our naming convention. You see it's saying I key and here control. This is not I key, it will be F key again. Okay, just go for this. It will be F key underscore. We don't have a side here. I know we just put center. No, there's no center. F key underscore global underscore, I think was Jacques underscore control. You can also write global capitalized. I just take this guy here and just group it twice, because it's always good to have this SDK group, SDK and offset. I will show you guys how to use this SDK, or what is SDK for, in other tutorial. Okay, this will be offset. Great. Now we have this. What I like to do here, yeah, actually nothing. I already freeze the transformation. If it's a little bit big, you can just take this guy or this guy. This doesn't matter. Just rescale it and freeze transformation. Okay. This doesn't matter now because we have no alignment. You can just freeze it. Okay, now we give a color here. You see, I go to my attribute editor, same thing here. It will become a yellow. Okay, this will be my global control. This will move everything with it. Okay, now let's see what we have here. We have this I key. We have an eye control, we have wrist, a left elbow, we have knees, we have arm switch control. Okay, this arm switch control, this both already connected and already moving with if, for example, I save my scene first. If you just take this guy and move, you see the, oh, sorry, not this guy. I have to select this one. You see this I key for this switch is following. There is no need to move it again with this global control. If you do this, you will get double transformation. That's why I just select these two guys here, this one and this one, because they already connected already. What I like to do here, that we already, I just take them, the offset groups, and put them inside the controls, because we have a control objects. I take this, you see I have controls here, I just take them with the middle mouse button and just bring them here. Okay, we have the switches here. And the rest, you see these guys, because they're moving alone. There is nothing, for example, the eye control is also independent. That's why I select them all and I just parent them underneath this one. Just select the offset groups, not something inside. You just click on this guy here and press P. Okay, and this guy goes now inside the inside our control object. Where are the controls? Controls. Here, controls. Just take the offset group as rule of thumbs. If you have offset, parent always offset. I just go here and put it here. Don't put it in just in these groups because they have to be on the top here. Okay, great. If you want to check now if it's working now, I just save it here. First thing first, you have to cancel. You can select this guy and rotate it. You see, now we have something. It's broken. I know why it's doing this, because I just go back, because this hip control also have to be parented underneath this one. You see, if you look, your hip control is a joint. This one have to also go under this one. Okay, you see, because we have another joints, you see, this is your hip. What you can do here, you can just take this and put it inside your, just parent it underneath this one. I just do here, I just select this guy here, because don't select everything, it's only top object. Shift select this one here and press P here. Now you see, if you now just take and rotate, everything fine. We have something, it's stay there, because I know why it's doing this, because we have this. I just go back and we have here 3 joints, and we have to just figure out. I just look where the problem come from and come back to you. Okay, we forget something, because do you remember we had 2 separate join chain for I key and F key. What's happened now, the clavicle move only our BN chains, right and left, but our F key and I key join chain are just there. You see, if you look at your joints, we are inside our global control. If you look underneath the joint, these 2 guys, they just stay like alone without anything here. That's why it's just not working. You see, now we have this from this side. This, what is this now? It's off key shoulder. F key, I key, shoulder. Okay, this 2 and this 2. Okay, what we have to do now here, it's just parent constrain them underneath the clavicle joint with offset. What I like to do, I will just put them inside the group, because I don't want to just parent them twice. I just take this one here. I just, let's see here, I key left, perfect, just group it. And I do here clavicle, I just do here clavicle, parent left. Okay, and for this I will just take them, just group them, and we do copy clavicle parent right. Okay, now we have 2 groups. Actually, we can also just parent them underneath the clavicle, because they will hide them. But you see here, you have to decide if you want to stay inside joints or not inside joints. Okay, I will leave them inside the joints. That's why I will parent them underneath. Okay, first thing first, the left side, I just create first, select my left clavicle. You see it's left clavicle. I just go for my left parent, control select this guy here, and I go here, rigging and constrain, parent constrain with offset, add, and I do the same thing for the right one. I just select this guy and just create the parent here, right, and do a G. And you see now, if you just take this one here, it will work properly. You see now you have your character here. What's great about this setup here, as I already show you, you can just global scale it now. You see, you can go here and global scale it, everything fine. Let's go for 1. Okay, great. In next video, we just look how to encapsulate this all kind of stuff here. Okay, let's talk about the geometry, because the geometry is also very important here. What I like to do here, I like to put, first of all, this distance. If I, for any reason, like to see how big my character is, I like to also have some kind of a representation of this here. Okay, if you just unhide it, you see it shows you 17 centimeters here. And yeah, I just take this guy here and put it inside extra to show. Just copy this and put here inside. Not copy, sorry. I just select it and just drag with middle mouse button and here to show. I just take this, bring to show. And these two locators have to go underneath, for example here, underneath the joints or underneath the controls. This doesn't matter. I put it inside the joints. You see, I put it inside the joints. This way, if I show my character, and if I scale this guy now, for example, you see, it will grows now. So you see, now it's 39. It's growing now. Now we can see the real size of this character. Okay, perfect. Now we did this. I don't know what this was. This is the helper curves. You can also put it extra to hide in case you will need them. I just take them and put to extra to hide. Maybe I need them, but actually you can also delete this. Okay, now we just take the geometry. Everything what has a skin cluster here, you see this all, guys. It's have to go to, we already know here, geo to skin. I just take them here and put it here, geo to skin. The rest, I just leave it this because I will do the different tutorial or another tutorial how to just handle these guys here. Okay, now we have everything here. What you have to do, you have to just make everything not selectable for our animator. I just hide first this one here. And what you have to do now, you have to just first make the geometry not selectable. It's very simple. You just go to your geo to skin here, go to your attribute editor. You just go here, enable overrides, and you say, okay, here a reference. You can also do some channels here, geo lock or something, but yeah, you already know how to do this. Good, now we have to, now I cannot select my geometry, you see here. Now I will just here, I go to show and I hide my joints because I don't need to select them. And now I will just go and make everything not selectable. For example, I don't want to mess with these guys here, for example, with this one and with this one. And also these two geometries are only for, they have no controls or nothing. They just representing some direction here. They only have one attribute here that we have to leave. I go here to channel box and let's do it one by one. On these guys, I just take them and go here and I say here lock and hide selected because there is nothing the animator have to just do, just select here or key here. For these guys, we just take everything but I key switch because lock and hide selected because I key switch is for my animator. I go here for I keys, for example, for two these two guys and also these two guys. You already know if you rotate them, nothing will happen. That's why I just leave with only translate. I just lock and hide selected, lock and hide selected. Great. Now we go for another I keys here. You see this one and this one. These are only translation and rotation because lock and hide selected, because we rotate the wrist and we translate. Nothing. We don't want to scale this. Now we go for the feet here, I key controls. The same thing here. I like to just leave translate and rotate on these guys. Sorry. Lock and hide selected. I just save it here. And on those, I like to only leave the rotation on this, and on this. You select them all, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can also select these guys here, but let's do it one by one. I need only rotation, lock and hide selected, and the same thing here. I just select this one, and this one. I just grab this with right mouse button, and also I hold the shift and I just grab this, control this, and with the control you grab this, lock and hide selected. Okay, now we get this, we have this. On these controls, these guys here, this one, and everything here, it's only rotation. You see, let's just go one by one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's just go here for this one. You can also hold the control shift and select them all here. Control shift, and also you can get them here with control shift. Okay, okay, what you can do, yeah, something like this. I just go here for control shift because it's add to selection. It's yeah, and now I like to only leave here the rotation. You can, we just go for those two. I just go here and I just leave only rotations. Lock and hide selected. So, okay, now you can just select this all guys here, but this one is also only rotation. Lock and hide selected. Let's see if it's working now. Yeah, visibility, it took the visibility. Okay, visibility and radius have to go here. I know why it's left. I forgot. Lock and hide selected. Okay, I just take this to, yeah, maybe just take this all. I just grab them all like this and deselect with control these two guys here, and I do the same thing, lock and hide selected. Now we have everywhere rotation. You see rotation, 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 and I do the same thing here for the, just select them all, and with a control deselect this guy here. Just go for everything but rotation. The same thing for this side. Just take them all, deselect this guy, deselect also this guy, and do lock and hide selected. Perfect. Now we have the finger, and let's see if it's everything is done here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, by this guys, for this guys is only translation. I just left because this is I key, lock and hide selected. And for this one is translation and rotation. Lock and hide selected. Okay, great guys. Now we are left with this one here, and this one is also translation and rotation, lock and hide selected. Now let's see if we have everything now, and fine. I cannot select the geometry. You can move and rotate this one. You see, if you select the hierarchy, for example, here, just go for 1, 2, 3, 4. You can now do this. This is everything. You can also create switcher if it's come with a head or not, but this optimization I will show you in the next one. Okay, one little thing here, because I forgot. You see, now we have only one node here. What I forgot here, on a global transform, you can just take the scale. Here, lock and hide selected. And on the scale, because we only have to scale it, lock and hide selected. Okay, great. Then now we're done. You see, we have only one node here. I cannot select my geometry here. Now I can work with this character, pose them, do whatever I want with it. Okay, guys, then thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.